all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the
if you've got the right players.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Christie. McGinn. Bremer cuts it out. Now it's Adams. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Bremer. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. They've won a corner. That's a throw. Bruno Guimaraes goes for a shot! No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Clearly not happy with that. Danilo. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Rafinha. Played out wide.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. That's been drilled forward.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot's on here. He's well positioned. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cuts out the pass. Now it's Rafinha. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, what a ball! And it's Fabinho. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Robertson. Scotland are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Christie. Can he latch on to this?
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's McTominay. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Christie. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Deftly away. McGinn. Relief, it just needed better contact.
Scotland really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
And it's played forward. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got...
That gets things going for the second half.
Scotland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vinicius Junior! Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Christie. Now goes for the header! And it's played forward. And it's McTominay. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Scotland have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Bremer. Marquinhos. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Played into space out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos. Bremer looks to the other side.
Brazil, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper's dealt with that. Rafinha. Fabinho.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry.
Shoots! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. No, that is clearly overhit. Crack. Real chance! Taken with style. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Bremer. Bremer forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Danilo looking to run onto it. Lovely feet. And it's Guimaraes. And that has been clubbed away. So what can they make of this? McTominay. He's in plenty of space here. Adams. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So here comes a substitution. Climbs up big! And it's McTominay. Gilmore knocks it out wide. Not Christie. Cross from Robertson.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Sara. Scotland have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here. Scotland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played towards the other side. And here's Rafinha.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he whips it across. Time to deliver. Patterson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ederson sends that a long way. Chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. And the keeper beats it away. Good take and the shot! Can he stop? Oh, that is asking for trouble. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ibanez. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.